Hey there guys, it's Dom here, and we're looking at a new title called Q.U.B.E, or a quick understanding of block extrusion. It's a game released by a relatively new company called Toxic Games, which consists of 3 former classmates in the UK. Q.U.B.E was originally a student project, which the developers have decided to continue. Q.U.B.E is a first-person puzzle game that is about the manipulation of cubes or blocks to get through the different levels. There are different colored cubes which have different characteristics. For example, the red one extends and retracts, or the blue one launches the player or objects when they trigger it. The game consists of chambers that the player has to progress through by getting or opening the path to the exit. The player does this by manipulating certain colored blocks in the chamber with the use of physics, logic, and to a degree platforming. The player is immediately dropped in the chamber where he is not given any instructions on controls or anything, and simply has to figure out how the game works on their own. The game is extremely fun as it combines puzzles with platforming, where you are forced to use logic to figure out the puzzles. It is slightly reminiscent of Portal, as the levels look a bit like GLaDOS test chambers, and the puzzle aspect is similar to that of Portal. It is, however, not in any way a copy of Portal, nor is it similar in a bad way. The use of blocks to solve the puzzle is very unique and unlike any game. Also, the transitions between the levels where the chambers shift and evolve is quite a cool feature, and is definitely aesthetically pleasing. I really enjoyed how the game taught you to use the different rules and didn't resort to text. Every time there was something they had to teach you, for example a new block, they would simply put you in an extremely simple puzzle with the block, allowing you to figure out how it worked on your own. They would then put you in progressively harder puzzles as you slowly learn more and more about the physics of the block. This is how a game should teach the player. The graphics are slightly cartoonish and again slightly similar to Portal. There are not many things to look at as the test chambers are mostly made of white blocks, but from what there is it does look quite impressive and aesthetically pleasing. Also, the lighting definitely sets the mood for the game. The subtle music also helps in setting up the ambiance for the game. The game does seem quite short, possibly being about 2 to 4 hours depending on each player. For a game of this price though, you wouldn't really expect much more. In conclusion, I think this was a great game. It was very unique and quite enjoyable. I recommend it for people who enjoyed Portal, and I just have to reinstate, although it does look like it's been inspired by Portal, it's definitely not a copy in any way, and the gameplay does feel very unique. It's $15 or £10 on Steam, but at the moment has a 15% discount on Steam, lowering it to about $13 US. It also has been released on Desura and Playism if you prefer those platforms. Thanks for watching my video guys, thumb up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want more like these in the future.